Life is short, and time just flies by, so I love those moments when we're all sitting around the table together laughing and joking. I attended Florida State University on an academic and leadership scholarship, changed my major from biology to broadcasting, and transferred to the University of South Carolina for my last 2 years. I am not into spicy foods. Big red chewing gum is even too hot for me. Children teach you to stop and smell the roses even though you're busier than you've ever been before. The Make-A-Wish Foundation started with one wish out of Phoenix, Arizona, and the organization has grown so grand ever since. We know there are a lot of amazing people that work for the FBI as investigators. I'm so grateful to God for allowing my dreams to come true. It was worth going through a few tough times, as I am so appreciative for my many, many blessings. I took so many different things away from my maternity leave. It taught me to have more compassion for other people and to see every individual as someone's child. I think that makes America wonderful, that we have different opinions. I've realized I'm not going to please everyone, not everyone's going to love me. I don't want to sound self-righteous, and I don't want to act like I have it all put together. We had a miscarriage. The haters out there, I don't really pay attention to them, because I feel like I'm doing the best I can, and I just don't want that negativity into my heart and into my mind. I got through my miscarriage with God. I do read newspapers constantly and my Jesus Calling devotional on my way to work each day. In addition, my Bible is on my bedside table and my go-to for advice and direction. I was in a Bible study, Henry Blackaby's Experiencing God, and I started to experience God as I was reading the pages of this workbook and studying scripture with some friends, and we all just searching to fill that void in our lives. I love this country, I love tradition, and I just want to make sure our country's heading in the right direction. I would say, I'm a traditionalist. What about the majority? I'm so tired of protecting the rights of the minority. What about the rest of the country? I did grow up in a Southern Christian background, and I have friends from all walks of life, but I will never forget from where I came. I think if Hillary Clinton had come on Fox and Friends, she would have gotten so many more votes, especially if she had done it over and over and over. I knew no one in New York City was going to hire me if I had a Southern accent. If you're going through a hard time or if you've experienced a miscarriage, so many women have come up to me and said they went through the same thing, and they never wanted to talk about it. So I hope my journey can help you and that you can find God in my life. Jesus died when he was 33, and when I was 33, I was coming out of a failed marriage and was in a really low point in my life because I was really sad about that. God healed me so much during that period. So I loved that year because I leaned on God, and then, as a result, I started checking things off my bucket list. As any Christian would understand, I feel church is sacred. For me, it is the place I worship, where I learn about God and feel closest to Him each week. I know one day I will take my last breath, and if I am in His house, when that happens, I pray my family can find a bit of solace and peace knowing that is where I saw Jesus for the first time. How frustrating would it be if you're the President of the United States, and every single time you turn on the TV on most of the channels, they're misconstruing what you say? I do want everyone to be happy and safe. All I really worry about is my little world. I encourage others to choose a career they are passionate about and can do for the rest of their lives. I love my job and always have. Becoming a parent changed my life drastically and left me little time for leisure reading. I feel like the left wants to destroy Fox News. You can choose what channel you want to watch. I'm just a normal person. I want to be a journalist. I want to ask tough questions. We defeated communist Japan. Yes, we have our faults, but because of this country, our world is definitely a better place. We are great. We're the most generous country in all of the world. We ask our men and our women to go overseas to fight for our country and sacrifice so much for this great country so that we can be the land of the free, the land of the brave. I love Jesus, and I cannot hide that. When I got the job with Fox, I said, God, are you sure? I know nothing about politics. I've been covering car accidents and street closures and the pothole patrol in my hometown. The moment I stop giving Him the glory is the moment I will fall, and I will fail, and I know that. Because I've experienced that in my life. I've turned my back on Him, and it was the hardest time of my life. I'm so excited about what God has done in my life. If you don't want a speeding ticket, don't speed. If God tells me to write another book, then I will. In my heart, I was drawn to PR. I have this wonderful schedule where I work full-time and also get to be a full-time mom. I have my dream job. Now I tell everyone, just become a mom if you can, it is so amazing, and God answers all your prayers, and all those things that you worry about don't matter. Visit our website for more quotes, quoting.com.